You're listening to Red Gorilla Network, the Kong of Casting.
This is Josh's music to bang to. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Real Seduction Radio. And I'm looking at Harlow Harrison.
Ow!
Google her, hold her, worship her. Fucking shit. Today is Save the Tatas, or Free the Tatas Day.
Free the Tatas.
So I put a picture of Harlow up last night, and it kind of fucking blew up everywhere. And she decided to wear this top that's more like...
That's like almost like she's not wearing a top.
Perfect tit sling.
Like you could see everything.
For
It's
lack
like
of
it's
any better word, it's a tit sling. It's just glorious.
She looks like she's ready to salute, you know?
She looks like a whole bunch of different things.
Listen, it was the perfect shirt for the Free the Tatas. I mean, it can't get any better than this. It's practically see-through.
Yes.
Practically? Compared to, I'm already like there next to the
He can't look you in the face. He can't see your pretty eyes.
No, I've been trying for like a half hour going, oh.
Hello.
Because you hold them and you caress them and you kind of display them.
Well, she's happy. She's proud of them.
This is not a complaint.
Oh, no, I know.
Purely sexual observation.
I love them a lot, you know? They're my babies.
Your
They're going to
babies.
be 4 months this month on the 19th.
Ah.
4 months. That's great, right?
Yeah. How long were you out of commission after you had them done?
I got them done in June. I decided that I could go back in August.
Okay.
So
That's a good...
2015. Just
Yeah.
to clarify in case
Yeah.
we're like
That's
broadcasting this in space. Do you love those model releases that say the image you give us is good for us to even media we haven't figured out yet?
Shut up.
Serious, it's in some contracts.
I'm going to have to like...
Media
read this
we
again.
haven't figured out yet.
Really?
We own everything.
That's fucked up.
I'm so ADD right now. It's like I just needed a thought to fucking kind of let the erection chill for a minute. We've been on there I don't know how long, and I'm still, wow, they're just amazing. Anyways, Harlow Harrison, we met at AVN in Meet the New Girls.
Yes, we did.
Who's your agent? Tell us all about your agent.
This beautiful woman, Sandra, from OC Modeling.
Good people, yeah.
Cool.
she's
Good
amazing.
people, yeah, big time. And Anthony?
Oh, love him. He's so funny. Oh my God. I seriously, when I go into the office, I seriously look forward to like all of his stories. They're great.
Great.
He puts me in such a good mood like when I leave. I'm like, oh my God, like I love these people.
Good.
So you guys met at and that's the thing where they showcase the new girls and stuff like
Once
that.
a month, we ask all the agents to bring in all the new girls so we can interview them for different stories, for possible events.
Right.
As their career builds, we can say we knew them when and have some kind of ID to tell the world.
Cool.
Just that way we have good publicity on everybody.
And did you make a lot of great connections at the meeting, or was Chris your only lucky bastard?
The entire room panicked and worshipped her. And she was there for many hours extra, and I'm like, and no one cared.
That was pretty much like how it went. The guy who I did interview with,
Todd Hunter.
yes.
Yes. Todd Hunter.
You know, he like already like gravitated towards me and stuff, and our interview like went more in depth than like the others did, and it was like longer because you know we like bullshit around and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then when I came out to do my pictures, he was like, holy shit, you look like Marilyn Monroe. And I was like, well, yeah. I mean, I love the whole pinup thing. And then, you know, he was like, yo, this is the quickest, like, photo shoot ever. Like, he was just like, yes, like, you do it right. And I'm like, yay. And, like, you know, they were both talking to me and stuff, like, after. And we had common ground on Jean Harlow, who is where I stole my name from.
There you go.
You know, and they happen to be huge fans of her as well. And
what's the Harrison part? We know Jean Harlow, but Harrison's from what? George Harrison?
No, my friend, well, I guess acquaintance, one time on
Someone
Facebook.
you bang.
No. It was a girl.
Oh.
I did not fuck her. Though.
Oh.
She was much younger than I, and
Creepy.
you know, yeah.
Way creepy.
Exactly. And I wasn't trying to do all that.
Yeah.
So you know, gorgeous girl, whatever, but her last name is Harrison. And I was like,
really?
Harlow Harrison. Her first name started with an H, and I was like,
Go there.
this is wonderful. I'm like, this has got to be perfect, you know? It could not get any better.
Yeah.
And I kept saying it to myself, and then, you know, I had to keep, like, practicing it, like my signature, and I was like, yo, it just comes so naturally, and I loved it. So.
Very cool.
So you're really new to porn then, right?
Very new.
So how many scenes have you done?
You looked different before. Did you use the same name?
I use the same name. I think I've always used that name. Whoa. Really.
Because the look you have now is such a signature of, like, your name perfectly.
Yeah.
You think it, you see it, you want it.
Yes.
It's perfect. It's kind of cool.
And I mean, I liked my look before, but I wasn't exactly happy with it. But yeah, I do have, like, I just did my 16 out here with
16 ever?
No, not ever, but with Sandra. I've had 6 scenes with her.
Name names. Go on. Promote. Tell us where we can find more of you.
And then, you know, beforehand I had somebody else representing me. And, you know, he got me some bookings. But it was with, like, Reality Kings. I was in the VIP, but it was someone else's in
They still have that in the VIP?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that's been a series.
What is the VIP of
In the VIP, it's like a party fucking situation with a lot of extras.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they've had it for years.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's just, you know, you have you have like 2 guys and like 8 girls. And I'm like, oh. And I mean.
How'd that work out? You kind of made the noise. You kind of went, nah. So, okay.
So is that something that's like, that not everybody likes to do? Is it something that everyone's like, the VIP?
I mean, it just, you have to be able to like vibe with people almost, and you really don't get a chance to
connect.
Yeah, with people. And like, I love to do that. Like, I like having conversations started beforehand, because then you're like, okay, I didn't just be like, oh, your name's what? Oh, I'm sorry. Your mouth is full of my vagina. Like, I
ask his name 5 minutes after you're blowing him. What do I call you?
What's your name?
Yeah. Super creepy. That's hot. Sorry. I had to put that in. You're in second position. She's like, what's your name?
I mean, like, working with a guy, it's like, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
He just sticks his penis inside you.
Yeah.
You know? But
pretty straightforward from Harlow Harrison.
Yeah.
Stick it in, dude. What do you need to do? Get up there.
But, you know, with the females, it's like, did they, like, clean themselves before this?
Oh.
And stuff. It's like, you have different smells and stuff like that, and it's just like...
Giant yeast factory, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
You ate asparagus, huh?
Yeah,
whoa.
exactly.
Can you hose that fucking thing out?
I feel like
maybe
a guy
pop some
could
something
almost
in
be
there.
in that same level. Like, if you're just going to get fucked with a guy, then you're just going to get fucked. But if you're going to go down on a guy, it's like, did you wash? Because there's that space.
Are your balls sweaty?
Yeah. Fucking taint a problem. You're like coughing funny one day, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
You really, I mean, you may be into Roadhead, but at this point, it's going to be a fucking commitment. We are coming home driving mighty fast, but whoa.
Oh my god.
Be able to rinse your mouth out.
So you're a little bit more concerned when you do scenes with females.
Not so much like out here in California. Because, like, I did, my first scene out here actually was with Cherie DeVille with Philly Phils.
Really? Nice.
She was my mommy.
Oh.
Ooh, say that again. Wow.
Yeah, she played my mommy. And
sounds so hot.
I know. Yo, she's so sexy. No, but the girls out here, like, you look at them, and seriously, I mean, unless I, like, the younger girls are a little, because they're still, they're new, and they haven't grown up yet, but the older girls... You know, girls who are, like, older than me, I guess, because I'm only 23.
That's, like, prime time.
Right?
We're, like,
right
across the street from CarMax. You're, like, the perfect CarMax girl. Do you want to see the fucking Carfax on this? Fuck yeah, bro. I'm good. I'm buying in now. Sorry.
No, but, like, you know, the older girls, like, you know, they take care of themselves. They've been in the industry, stuff like that. And, like, they
not
just
always,
look
not
clean.
always. Even if they've been around a while.
Right.
Whoa. What if
majority?
The majority.
Okay,
you know,
they
look like really clean, and like I know the younger girls are partying and stuff. I have to hear it, and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, you guys are the ones who could possibly, not saying that they would, but they could possibly bring stuff into the industry because they just get fucked up.
Little tramps.
And
but the old ones are like
young
that
and
too.
like
the
excited.
They're all
you
like
know?
that. You can't just say the young ones because.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I'm civilian wise, you know, like I'm not in the industry, but the guests that you've brought on, the younger ones
are generally
the younger ones are kind of like it's they're like filthy. All right, honey, all right.
Filthy. Literally, you know? Todd looks at me and goes, "You need to put Harlow on your show because that has some class, Mr. King."
Yeah,
I'm like, yes, sir, Todd. Because if it's someone young, you're like, "Oh, this chick's such a whore."
No,
great.
I mean,
or she can't even talk. She can't even hold up the conversation a lot of the times too.
Because she does anal. Booker.
That's it. Booker.
It's kind of a very simple, real seduction policy. If you're a filthy girl, you're probably going to be on the air. So when I asked you, I was so nervous. I'm like, oh God.
Oh no, Harlow I love
Harrison
doing this stuff.
But you're wow.
Well, thanks. Man. I have seen girls that are my age or, you know, in the same, I guess I want to say competition as me because, you know, me versus a not tatted female.
Yeah.
It's not even the same league.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to automatically get like more shit than I do.
Yeah.
But like girls that are tatted usually do like really rough, kinky, like crazy
intense,
shit.
Dominant.
And I'm like,
is that bad?
No, it's not bad. There's a market for that. It's just personally, I'm not into it even in like my personal life. Like,
okay.
So stuff that I actually find, you know, that I wouldn't do, I'm not going to enjoy it on camera and you're not going to see that. And it's going to be like a dud.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I try to stay away from like gangbangs and like DP and, you know, I'm not at anal yet, but I mean, I'm sure someday it'll be there.
Someday you'll get there.
Just think of that Harlow Harrison anal. It all just, oh my God. Yeah, there'll be so many sites blowing that up. That'd be crazy.
So what kind of scenes have you done? You did the mommy thing, right, recently.
And then I did a daddy one in the same day with Ryan McClain.
Nice.
Ryan McClain was my
calling
stepdad.
him daddy.
Well, no, he was my stepdad. He was actually, Cherie stepped in.
Of like the cool family, because like with all the ink you guys have.
Cherie stepped in, and she was like, she played my mom in like the very beginning, so she was kind of like an extra.
Nice.
Because, you know, like our shoot, like, you know, is right after another. So by the time, like, you know, we all cleaned up from the first shoot.
Mom was literally walking in the background when Dad showed up.
Yes,
you
so
used
it was
Mom
perfect
to drive away.
Yes. So, you know, Mom was mad at me for like getting, you know, staying out late and stuff like that, and I'm getting tattoos and blah blah blah, and you know, I'm not paying my bills, I'm not being responsible, and she threw a fit, and she was like, you have to deal with it, and so Daddy dealt with it.
Daddy dealt with it.
That's funny. So mommy and daddy scene both the same day.
Yeah, and then I've done a Future Angels, which is going to be out really
soon.
Yeah, with Archangels.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, like the girls that are in it are so gorgeous. If you see the cover, Megan, oh my gosh, Megan Rain. She looks just like Megan Fox.
She does.
Yo, I could have came looking at that cover. I was like, this is awesome. I'm so like happy to be in the same video as her. Nice. And she's pretty famous too.
Megan is,
yeah.
She's built up a really good name.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like honored. I'm like, oh my God, we get to share the same like DVD.
Nice.
Cool.
Are there famous performers you want to work with? Like when you came in, you're like, I really want to work with.
I mean, to go cliche, I've always wanted to work with Jenna. But I mean, Christy Mack is, you know.
Yeah.
There we go.
Like, I could see you two together.
Exactly.
That would be hot.
That would be a fucking hot ass scene. And then I did want to work with like Bonnie.
There we go.
Congratulations on her,
wow.
You know, soon to be motherhood, by the way.
Exactly. Yeah, she'll be a mom soon.
Yeah, that's great. But, you know, when I found that, I was like, oh, well, maybe she could still, like, direct, you know, something that I'm in. And I would be grateful for that because, you know, she's a tattooed girl who's, like, you know, she's infamous, you know? Everybody knows the
Performer of the Year 2015 or 14?
Yeah.
2014 ABN.
Yeah, and it's like, like, I can't wait until ABN's next year. Best New Starlet.
There we go. Are you hoping for that? Or
I'm hoping for that. No, it's not even hoping for it.
Because the nominations are going on right now.
For like next year's? I mean, not like the
2016,
the
the new one.
The one that in January?
January.
The one that I'm going to?
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
I'll be there with a film camera.
Well, I don't think I've been in the industry like long enough for people to even be
Oh, no, we already have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, people panicked when you came in. Hit the button, she's here. Hold on. Bring in Todd.
Okay, so not 2016, but 2017. That's more like realistic.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, what do you want to do? You want to stay in porn?
Playboy is going to shoot me. I'm going to be the first tatted model on the cover of Playboy.
Have you heard that announcement Hefner made today, though?
Yes.
I heard about that. I didn't get to read
everything back.
Why? I didn't get to read the article.
He's reached a plateau.
He's reached a plateau.
Well, he needs to put me on there. That's going to fuck up his plateau and break history. I mean, come on.
Double D fold out.
I mean, I'm pretty pin-up-y. I look like the girl next door, but I'm like the
girl next door. I'd be fucking stoked. I would never leave the house.
You know, I have the tattoos. He's done the same look for years.
Yeah.
The way it made it sound like he's going to do less nude. Just art. Just naked. But no, not even...
Well, shit. I mean...
That's crazy.
I'm like, he shot Marilyn. I'm like the next
That's what
best
started
thing.
The whole thing. Wow.
Yeah.
That got the whole thing. I think 1959, maybe?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I have that. I actually have that magazine. I do.
You have an original Playboy.
Yeah, I have.
They're like thousands of dollars.
I have my best friend. He had a roommate that was moving out that had about a stack of 20 or 30 Playboys from.
And he had that one.
Yeah, we have it, right? Yeah,
that
we
should
have.
go in a
We have a whole
dude.
bunch in the 60s and the 70s too.
It's like 10 years from like the 60s to the 70s.
Yeah, I actually have that one.
Dude.
Yeah.
Those are like collectible.
Yeah,
items
I
at
have
this
like a
point.
stack, and there's
Early porn.
Yeah, it's crazy too. The advertisement in the magazine that you see, and all the bush. It's like Mondo Bush.
Oh, Mondo Bush.
Yo, I don't know if I
Still
could
keeps
like
the roll.
grow a Mondo bush, but I could grow a good-ish bush.
When you go down on a girl, do you prefer like what kind of trimming do you prefer?
I mean, if you want to have a bush, it has to be like taken care of, well kept.
Yeah.
You're not going to attack
trim
the
that.
clump.
Yeah, I ain't into that. Like, if you haven't like
Climb in
shaved
there and
your
just
shit,
fucking
yeah. If I had like,
start peeling.
Oi, mate, I think there's a big one over there.
Nice. Kind of like finding gravestones after.
Right?
Yeah.
No, but like seriously, I was just like,
What do you think about guys? Like if they're completely bald down there, like there's nothing.
Taint just waxed, shiny.
Isn't that a little
minty
weird?
Fresh.
no, not really, because that's like what a lot of guys have. But I mean, guys, they don't really have to do anything. Just as long as you don't have like hair growing like down your shaft,
Yeah.
then we're good.
Yeah.
Fucking
Because then it won't get in
schlong
my
hair.
mouth. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've had dudes on set with schlong hair.
No, not on set.
Not on set.
Not on set.
That's just that.
But it happens in real life.
Yeah. But like on set, they're pretty like well kept. They make sure
Trim,
that's all-
manicured package. Kind
Yeah.
of,
Like I
Oh, you get
want to
your
know like where they
polish,
go
that's
because
nice.
I'm like,
Wow.
what the fuck?
Really?
I'm like, I want mine to look as
Probably
perfect
like a
and flawless
little
as
wax
yours.
shop down in Koreatown where they have the anal bleaching. Too. I want to know where that anal bleaching place is too, because they did that one Eye on LA special a long time ago.
Yeah.
You walk in there and they set you down, kind of crack your ass.
Oh yeah,
and,
they wax it and
feed
then they
you
put
tea
this.
and fucking you're just hanging out.
They
You
use
get your
like
butthole bleached.
jojoba, I think it's called.
What's that? Bleach?
Yeah, it's like a whitening. That's like probably the one thing that I like remember from going to be an esthetician.
Was anal bleaching?
No, but I know the bleaching products. Like they use like hydroquinone in that. and stuff.
Hydroquinone is a big ingredient.
Yeah, and
That's
it's not
for
like
hair follicles though.
no, that's for like
That's for skin.
That's the bleach.
That's the bleach that
that's
bleaches
not
your
good.
skin.
yeah,
Whoa.
no,
Really?
yeah, it's horrible. And then like the jojoba, I think I'm saying it right. Anyways, it's like JOBA or something like that.
Jojoba, yeah.
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 But like that's a natural ingredient to do it with, and it's kind of safer, but it takes longer, and people don't like to
Lay
wait.
in there
Waiting.
4 hours.
And then it's like, oh well, that's like cancer, like literally on a stick.
Yeah.
Like, you're letting some lady like hand you cancer from getting like using the hydroquinone.
all from anal bleaching.
Yeah.
Whoa. So there might be a weird epidemic in like 20 years of like porn stars that have
Starting to get cancer.
anal bleaching. Because I hear girls talk about it. They're like, oh yeah, I got it done. It was great. And I'm like, oh.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like your butthole looks really pretty, but it's like, it's like,
You've painted that thing, but now it's kind of raw and glows.
yeah, it's like it's almost like whiter than the rest of you.
Hold up a black light and you're like,
like,
oh, that's not cool, bro. It's like, don't let a virus.
It's like you
Fungus
really
or
can't.
something on my cat's
You
ear.
can see where the hairs were growing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's kind of green and glowing and shit. It's weird.
Oh my gosh, no, but really, you can't like go out and like tan without like sunscreen on because of it. And it's like that's
Yeah.
like horrible. Like,
Yeah,
that's,
it's
like,
really sensitive.
really- yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, because
People
a
don't know
lot
the
of
effects.
African American and Hispanic women use it. Cause I don't know what the percentage is for the bleaching, but there's a certain percentage for like that you can go buy at the store, and then that you have to get from a physician, or sorry, a dermatologist. But yeah, what it does is for those women who have a lot of like discoloration on their face or spots, it kind of they put that on as a night cream and it evens out. But you have to do it as a night cream because if you walk out into the sun, you're gonna fry.
Wow.
Yeah, and you have to you really have to be adamant about that because it could even like make your skin darker.
Yeah.
Like it could take all those spots and like make one big like dark spot.
Yeah.
That's really not cool.
Here's
Yeah.
your health lesson.
How the hell did we get on this topic?
So make
It's
sure,
horrible.
like when you lay out after having anal bleach, that you put some sunscreen and you make sure you have a full bathing suit bottom on.
SPF 104. Little protect the starfish sign.
Yes.
Starfish under care. Please be nice.
Don't go to a nudist beach or anything.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Do you know what I found out this week? I don't know exactly where it is, but Dante and Rebecca were talking about it.
Dante and Rebecca, they have our Monday night spot, and
Monday. Yeah, they do Hollywood Hash.
I knew that.
They say that there's like a place, I think it's in NoHo or Sherman Oaks, where it's a comedy club and you do stand up nude.
Oh, it's North Hollywood.
Shut the front door.
North
Oh my God,
Hollywood.
I want to go there.
Freaking crazy.
Wow.
Yo, I want to go there.
You would have
so
like
bad.
200 people just tripping
They wouldn't
out.
even be laughing. They would.
You
they
wouldn't say a
be
word.
listening.
They'd be like,
And then like when you after you're like waiting for a laugh, they just like applaud you or something.
Yeah,
you know
I'd be
what I
like,
mean?
yeah. Whole
like,
room.
oh, yeah.
Exactly. But yeah,
gosh.
wouldn't that be something? You do porn star karaoke. How funny would that be to go to a comedy club and just
Naked doing karaoke? Oh, God. That'd be scary.
That would.
That would be terrifying.
especially when people get into the music and everything's moving around.
Oh my
But
God.
once again, I'm picturing her walking up with a mic at Sardo's, naked.
Nice. Nice.
They'd have like cops from 3 counties just
Yeah.
to fucking control that. That would turn into a fucking kegger orgy madhouse.
No, but I kind of really do like want to go,
That'd be
see
fun.
this. I think it would be
Porn
great.
Star Karaoke is definitely a treat. I think it's on its 13th or 14th year.
Wow.
Cytheria came up with it a long time ago.
That's crazy.
Hey, let's go to Sardo's and drink and do karaoke. And everyone's like, what? And it just kept working.
You just kept doing it.
8 years, 9 years, 10 years, yeah. I think it's on year 14.
That's crazy.
It's like a mile from here.
I need to go one day. You always talk about how fun it is.
We took Farrell Vinca, Sloan, and
Yeah.
her husband. We took them there last week. Met Ron and Jeremy. That
He
was
is
cool.
everywhere.
Ron's everywhere.
He is everywhere.
I literally
Ron's
just
my
saw
buddy.
him in like one of the girls' like tweets, and I was like, oh my God, because he's like wearing Crocs, and she was making fun of him.
These.
I was like,
Right
yeah.
there.
Oh my God.
Yeah! Dog shit. I'm wearing
Stop
the, I'm
it.
wearing
Chris
the
is
King's
wearing
shoes.
fucking Crocs. No.
I can run through rainwater and be like, hello.
Oh my
Yes, they're not cool. They're super geeky. Whatever.
Are they comfortable? Is that why people wear them?
Feels like you're cruising around in socks all day long.
I don't like the
Everywhere
way
you
socks
go.
feel.
No,
I love
it's groovy.
socks. Oh my gosh, I wear like over the knee socks like every night.
Those
to
are
bed.
different. Those are different
love
because you
them.
feel cute. You know what I mean? But just
No,
wearing
see,
socks.
I don't like to wear pants like to bed, so I wear
What
like.
do you wear to bed?
Well, because I'm in a model house.
Oh, no, like in your best situation.
I'm like completely naked, but like my legs kind of need to be covered.
Oh.
But I don't like
And,
I don't
like,
like to feel
silk.
trapped.
White silk.
So like I wear like knee-high socks.
That's so cute.
At the model house, you wear knee-high socks.
No, at the model house, like I like restrain myself like seriously, and I just like wear regular socks and shorts and like a t-shirt.
How many girls are in the house with you?
Currently there's 3,
Oof.
but
Are you hanging with it or is it bugging you?
No, I don't really hang out with them. You know?
No.
No, because they're, you know,
Immediately, she's like,
I'm off doing my own thing, and, like, they're off doing their own thing. It's nothing personal, you know? It's just, like, you know, they have, like, Dakota, for example. She has her own life here. She knows Sky.
wow.
Yeah, like, she's amazing. She's so funny. And, like, the whole one night that I did, like, actually, like, meet her and stuff, I was like, yo, this girl's nuts. Like, she seems like a lot of fun, you know? But then, you know, she's not, like, not there. So it's not like we could, you know, sit and chill or hang, you know?
Right.
And
People
then,
just kind of visit.
Right. And then plus, like, now I kind of have, like, my own life and stuff. Like, I'm sort of, like, hanging out with somebody that's in the industry.
Oh, no, you will be. Come on. Sonia, come on.
No, I mean, like...
That's so cute. You're just, like, fertilizing this huge land of hell. Just, oh, it's nice. Starting out.
No, but it's like,
Adorable.
you know, we're just like hanging out. Like, I don't do like the, you know, boyfriend scene or anything like that.
We're going to call you back in like 2 weeks and see where you're at.
No, really, because I'm like,
Oh my God, I love him. We're going to go to Vegas.
No, oh gosh, no.
Some
no.
people do that though. Some people just.
No, see, I'm not really about commitment. I feel like having a boyfriend, you have to be like seriously like.
Major drag.
Yeah, I'm like, this is going to affect my work and stuff.
When was the last time you were in a relationship? Well, you said you don't like having a boyfriend. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I know.
You don't have to answer if
No,
makes
it
you
was
feel comfortable.
like 4 years ago.
Hey, so you're having fun. You know what? You're
Nice.
23,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really fucking matter.
Right, like I had like a serious boyfriend and I was engaged and everything like when I was like 18. And then like up until I was like 20. And it's like
no, I know. I got
Well,
married
like,
at
I'm
21
like-
and I was like, no, and I ended
That
up getting
20-year-old boy
divorced.
that today is going, oh God.
no, he's actually like older than me.
And
He's probably like I think he's like 36 now.
Hot. Okay, wow. Okay.
Yeah. But he's like, you know,
I'm out of that range. I'm doing the math. Yeah. I'm pushing the outer side. Whatever.
but you know, it was like kind of boy meets girl type of story. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I was a dancer and he was a bouncer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know.
That's a lasting
Josh,
relationship.
that's
right
Josh's
the fuck
brother right there.
Bam. Really?
His brother was a bouncer, and his brother's lady was a stripper, and now they have 3 kids.
Nice.
Yeah. Except that wasn't like my story. He had 2 kids
No,
already.
yeah.
And I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
yeah. And I was
You
like,
weren't ready to be a mom.
No, I was like.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, but it was just like him and I, because he was like, "Oh, you need to get a real job," and I'm like, "Okay, well, you do too." I'm like, "The fuck, the job, you know, that we had at the club isn't gonna pay bills if I quit."
Yeah.
Not at all.
I'm like,
You're the moneymaker.
Yeah,
Door
so
guy
like,
for, yeah.
I truly tried. Like, I went to St. Joseph's. It's like
The
kind
hospital.
of like a hospital, for like mentally challenged.
Okay.
And like I was a CNA there. It was great. I loved it. It was wonderful. But it was like, okay, this isn't really paying bills. And then we broke up, and I was like, I'm not driving an hour and a half to work.
Later.
Yeah, so I had to like quit. And I was like, man, I was like, I tried.
Did you
I was
go
like,
back
but you were
to
still a drug
stripping?
dealer,
Or
and you worked
did-
as a bouncer.
Oh.
But like he would only he wasn't like big time drug dealer. He was like 20 bags, dime bags.
Okay.
That's about it. And I'm like, man. And then like you bounce the club, it doesn't really pay much.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I was like, ugh, this sucks.
Especially
Like,
when there's 2 kids.
If they need to
Yeah.
film
Shit.
the next
Yeah.
Joe Dirt,
Ah!
I'm seeing
what?
everything on. Remember Joe Dirt?
Yes, I remember Joe Dirt.
Everything you
great
I'm your
explained in
sister.
that.
I'm your sister. I'm your sister.
So,
Got the scene. Yes. You should do a parody of that.
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
Would it-
I'm totally like country too.
would you
I
bang a
think-
guy with a mullet?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
We have 1 minute to break. I didn't want to think about it. He showed me the 10 minute. I'm like, no. 5 minute, no. Now the 1 minute, I'm like, fuck you. I gotta smoke a cigarette. Let's just cut to music.
You've got your vape.
I'm trying this thing.
You
but
gotta
this
try.
I need like the industrial, like fucking
do.
exhaust pipe model.
You
'cause
do.
This
Oh
thing
my
doesn't
gosh.
work.
You do. You need to go to the
That's not making me want to quit.
you need to go see Chris, the vapor shop boy
Chris,
guy.
that guy, and so I can walk out with my own custom like muffler.
Yeah.
Those things look like small vehicle mufflers. Is that music in my head, or am I
Yes.
losing my fucking?
We're going to break. Listen to the people that pay our bills. We'll be back after this, guys.
Just the way it is. You say it's okay. Better days.
ready to take your music to the next level? Do you need music written for your commercial or film? Are you in need of a voiceover or ADR for your project? How about a music producer? Stage Red Studios has got you covered. Stage Red Studios is located in Burbank, California, and offers a professional creative team of producers, writers, and engineers to ensure your creative vibe is captured. Visit us on the web at stageredstudios.com or give us a call at 818-855-9210 to book your session. Get the Stage Red Studios experience.
Hey guys, it's Dante.
And Rebecca.
See the top stand-up comics in Hollywood every Monday.
Live comedy every Monday night at Sal's Comedy Hole from 8 to 10 p.m.
Located at 7356 Melrose Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90046 at Melrose and Fuller.
$5 cover or $15 VIP couch seating. There's no food or drink minimum, and it's 18 years old and up.
Located in the back of Sal's Restaurant, this 150-seat comedy club is one of the nicest you'll ever see.
And the food is amazing. Say Red Gorilla for free admission or 2-for-1 VIP seating.
Again, that's Say Red Gorilla for free admission or 2-for-1 VIP seating.
Wow.
Comedy every Monday at Sal's Comedy Hole on Melrose. More info at goldenartistentertainment.com.
See you there.
World's finest smoke shop, Smokin' Heaven, has moved to sunny Burbank, California, right off Magnolia and Hollywood Way. Smokin' Heaven remains the only smoke shop in U.S. that guarantees to beat any price in U.S. or it's free. Made in U.S. guaranteed. We care about quality. Mention this ad and receive a free hookah. For directions and info, that's Smokin' Heaven on Yelp.com or call us at 310-754-5005 at Smokin' Heaven. That's 310-754-5005.
The Vintage Soul Project, an urban sound with a retro twist. Check out their new EP, arranged and produced by Robert E. Lee. Now available on iTunes. The Vintage Soul Project.
Looking to lose weight without exercising more? Want to eat healthy but don't have time to cook? If so, we at Paleo Delivers have the solution. We deliver gourmet paleo meals to your door daily. Meals are made fresh every day. Portion sizes and delivery days can be customized to meet your schedule. All meals and snacks are gluten-free, grain-free, dairy-free, and refined sugar-free. Do you have food allergies? Not a problem. Paleo Delivers allows up to 6 dietary restrictions with every order at no additional cost. We deliver almost anywhere in Southern California. To sign up for a plan, call 310-795-7750 or visit us at paleodelivers.com. As a listener of the Red Gorilla Network, you can save 25%. Just use coupon code RED, that's R-E-D at checkout. Call 310-795-7750 or visit paleodelivers.com for more information and to place an order.
Golden Artists Entertainment. Need to hire a comedian, magician, celebrity, musician, or hypnotist? Check out goldenartistentertainment.com. That's artist with an S. We're a full-service entertainment company. We make movies, TV shows, and web content. We manage entertainers and book live shows. We book entertainers for your corporate events, private shows, and colleges. Go to goldenartistentertainment.com today.
Hi, I'm Amarna Miller. You are listening to Real Seduction on the Red Gorilla Network.
Hesitate to let you in. Nothing personal, just the way it is. You say it's okay, better days.
They're gonna announce it. Trophy girls. Oh my god.
Trophy girls.
Magic of Backstage AVN. Magic of AVN, period. Where they're coming up, they're going to be at the end of January. I don't have the exact date, but it's going to be at the Hard Rock Hotel We're back live on Real Seduction Radio with the amazingly, incredibly, I can't even talk. Harlow Harrison.
I know.
Named after a famous 1940s model, Jean Harlow. And it's Free the Tatas Day, so she wore a top that's...
It's pretty much everything is free. It's just like a white
sling.
sheet.
It's a titty sling.
It's a titty sling.
It's fucking old 80s. Goddamn, she's wearing a titty sling. And you're like, whoa. If you said that word and Harlow walked in, you'd be like, it's like the tractor beam in the Death Star or whatever. Dude, I can't get pulled out of that. That's crazy. Boom.
I know. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I know like what I have to wear. Because, I always do like the 30s, 50s type of, I do pinup.
You just do like hot period though. If it's not a centerpiece on the tits, you're not even considering pulling it off the rack.
Right?
You know
exactly.
What I mean?
No, but
random photos. Here we go. Damn. Like a horny little terrace. Oh, titty shrink!
So you guys did a shoot or you haven't done a shoot yet?
No, we did one at AVN that was really like, okay, hurry up, I'm freaking out, you're hot. And then I made everybody get naked after that. Normally at AVN, it's just kind of like, let's just shoot some photos. I'm like, bullshit, everyone naked now. Harlow is in the room.
Yeah.
2 hours later, she's still there on the couch, just chilling.
Yeah, everybody else is just quiet, not talking, nothing on their phones. And I'm like, standing there talking to everybody. I'm like, yeah, blah, 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 blah,
in lingerie the whole fucking time. It's killer.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hold on, you don't need to be wearing a dress right now. She's like, oh, cool.
So when are you guys going to do a shoot?
As soon as humanly possible. I'm out of town for like some motorcycle shoots for the next week.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
I'll be
right.
doing that, but trust, I would rather...
You should put her on the motorcycle, naked.
God, if the motorcycle company would let me promote her, I would like...
I think they would sell a lot of motorcycles.
Oh my
They
I mean,
would.
I'm tattooed and I'm like...
and she's blonde.
All the Europeans come from overseas.
And I'm like,
to,
pin up.
Yeah.
That's so sexy.
How
has
do we
a
rent a
tan.
hollow house and give us more, y'all? We want 10 of them and tonight. Fuck. That's an American fantasy come true.
Right?
Ride a Harley. She's like, hi, my name's Harley.
No, but I do know how to ride motorcycles.
Dirt street.
Look
what?
at that. It's meant to
You
be.
can get on your own motorcycle and take off.
Yes.
Like if someone gave you a 2015 Harley Davidson Heritage Special,
Yeah.
you just bail.
Yeah. Like
boner,
I mean, I
boner,
rode like
boner.
I started with like dirt bikes, which are
Beavis
like
and Butthead. No, you
pretty
didn't.
fucking- yeah.
You're this hot and really?
I was a tomboy. Like I wore boys' clothes and was like one of the boys when I was
had
younger.
the weirdest
I wanna
looking little
see
hot
pictures.
face.
No, I mean it was like from I don't know, maybe like 7 to like 13 or something. 13 I tried to like be a girl.
Okay.
But I just went like straight up like I'm just wearing black all the time. My hair's black, whatever. Everything's all black.
A little gothy, like skater.
Yeah.
I was going to say, did you skateboard?
No, I did not. I was scared of that, but I tried to rollerblade and then I like ate shit one day and I
Totally.
no more.
I think rollerblading is easier than skating.
I can't do either.
I fall.
I can't even ice skate.
I can kind of ice skate, but I'd rather stay like by the wall.
I get hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like,
yeah. Every year
reaching distance.
we try to do ice skating, and I always forget what it's like, and I'm like, okay, don't let me go. And Josh is like, fuck you, I'm out.
See, I'll get in a snowmobile or a Harley or a dirt bike or a horse, but something I got to balance on, I just fall.
I would still I can't wait to go back home and like go hunting and stuff. And
Hunting. Okay, yeah. Get this.
I hunt.
God.
Can you picture me in like fucking like camo and like a bright orange like face mask?
With a vest. With
Yeah,
an orange
with like
vest.
the bright orange vest.
That's a photo
With a
shoot
30-06.
waiting. Oh, combat boots and the orange vest and a lot of
You
dildos.
should do like a whole like paintball scene with her, like a whole bunch of paint on her naked body, and she's got the paint.
She finds all these
gun.
woodland camo dildos and has no idea.
Dude,
They're all hidden.
moneymaker right there.
Whoa, they were
Right?
hidden. I can bang myself.
I wear
I'm
combat
free.
boots,
Combat boots.
Yeah, like
Make it creepy. Combat. I have to ruin everything, don't I? Pretty much.
combat boots.
No, I was thinking about that on Smoke Break. Like, you've got the air of a feature girl back in the day. You've got that presence. You've got a direction. You've got a really cool classical name. It's all like the different
It's good. It's
factors you put together. Yeah,
right.
For a solid performer. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
it goes
really,
together.
really cool.
Everybody seems to love it, and I'm like, this is great. Like, I knew I was smart.
That's cool. That's very cool.
There's the brain working before the drugs. Yeah.
There we go. Nice.
So what haven't you done yet that you want to do in porn? Like a scene or a person or a particular place or like a type of movie parody? Because you're fresh, you're new.
Yeah. No, okay, so I'm like deeply in love with it's getting serious. I am so in love with Kink's the machine, like the fuck machine.
The Sibian.
Oh my God.
A fucking machine. Ooh.
I want to do that so bad, like in the worst way. And then I kind of like, I just want to like.
I can rent one of those.
Fuck someone with a strap on.
Oh.
Like.
Oh,
guy or girl?
Either.
Ah.
Whoa. The second pegger in the group. We had Elsa Jean.
There you go.
And that kind of blew up when I posted on Twitter. I went, pegging with Axel Aces. He's like, no, not me, man. Oh, my bad, bro. So I want to make public apology. I know I said pegging Axel Aces. And he's like, no. My ex jumped in and said, really, you're into that? He's like, no, exit only.
Oh,
have you pegged guys before? And girls?
Girls, yes.
Really?
But never a guy.
Off camera?
Off camera.
Really?
All of this. I haven't done anything on camera, really. Yeah, like today, I just did like my first squirting scene.
How was that?
Get into the mic and say that. I got to hear you say that.
I did my first squirting scene.
Fuck.
Drop the dead baby seal, Chris.
Oh, squirting scenes are so good.
I was actually a little camera shy at first. I was like, oh no, oh my God, it's not gonna happen. I was like, oh my God, like I never had to do it on camera.
Who were you working with?
Prince,
nice.
Ashley, yeah, Prince Yashua.
So you squirted.
Yeah, and I've worked with him before, so I was comfortable.
Good man,
you know.
good.
Yeah,
good
I worked with him just last week on a Brazzers shoot.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's like, you are coming to the studio and squirt.
Yes. And
what day wakes you up to, I'm going to bang Harlow Harrison and make her squirt today?
I don't know.
Besides like New Year's and Christmas.
It's
like
snowing.
A serious day to fucking celebrate right there.
So you were camera shy, you were nervous.
Yeah, and I was like, I got like the first little bit out, and I was like, okay, this is all right. I can do this. We got this. You got past the first step, which is the hardest. And I was like, okay, just breathe, just relax.
How many times did you squirt?
Quite a few, but like the best one was actually at the end. He had me standing up with one leg on the couch, and it was just everywhere, like waterfalls. Yeah. It was great.
There's a studio
They
right
throw
now.
out the couches, I bet.
No. Not for a couple years. And they're usually leather.
Yeah.
It's like they just wipe it off like that.
Yeah.
You have a good fuck couch right there. Bang away and hose it off.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I've had that explained when people come over to my house. Like, and look, Chris has a sex couch. I'm like, oh, really? It's just, all right.
Yeah.
I'll take that, but it's kind of creepy.
It is creepy.
Always have leather couches.
So you did your squirting scene.
Yeah,
that's
totally
cool.
worth like getting and watching. And I wish I knew the name of it, but it's with Elegant Angels.
Are you a squirter at home?
I am, but it's like you kind of have to
know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Come
you
on.
just gotta like hit the spot.
Fuck yeah.
But I don't
It's that
really.
little pillow right behind the clit. I just put that pressure on and start tickling it and keep putting pressure on it. Rubbing the clit,
Exactly.
bam!
Exactly.
Oh. Next thing you know, you're drinking fucking Heaven's Own lemonade.
Oh my God.
Oh, love me some squirters. Okay, moving on. I just took a really beautiful sexual career thing and just...
You dirtied it
like
up.
Jeff the Cable Guy rolled out drunk and just started
lemon,
saying
yes.
things. Yeah, I don't know why lemon. No, because squirt is sweet.
Yeah, but that's sour and like then
Bitter.
it just looks like pee.
Oh no, yeah, it's not a golden shower thing. That's
Yeah,
way
no,
creepy.
Ooh.
We had a guy try to say it was squirting. He was just peeing on everyone. It was really weird. I'm squirting. And he got away with it in like 10 movies. We're like, dude, stop. We gotta edit out too many crew guys cracking up. I'm squirting. No, we're just having you pee on her so we don't take a break. Keep peeing.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so glad. No.
Sold a lot of tape that way.
Did you do that? Did you let someone? Yeah, no, I'm not
I would
about
definitely
it.
pee on somebody, and I would definitely do some other really gross things.
Poop.
But yeah. I probably would.
Have you done what's
No,
that
I
called?
haven't.
Like
a dirty
Cleveland?
Sanchez?
Yeah.
Oh, a Cleveland steamer.
What's that one? Is that where you just
The
drop
dirty
a load?
Sanchez, I think, is like on the mouth or something.
Oh,
Josh would
take
know.
a poop and do a butt stamp.
What is it, Josh?
The Sanchez?
Yes.
That's when you...
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Wipe a little poop right across.
But that's like, ugh.
You'd do that.
Yeah, I guess.
But you wouldn't
No,
have it done
but
to you.
I would not have it done
You're
to
the
me.
dominator.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
like, fuck yeah, I'll do this. But at the same time, I'm like, let that be like a few years from now.
Yep, it was Dirty Sanchez scene.
I don't want to be known as like the Cleveland steamer.
Whoa, there's
Yeah.
that girl. What do you mean? She does things with poo. Dude. She does what? Things with poo.
Ooh, I just had a vision. So I saw this video.
So did I.
I saw this video on Facebook the other day. I think it was either a Bel Air. It was like a 1957 Bel Air, or it was a Cadillac. But the whole top was like cut off, and they turned the inside of the car into a jacuzzi. Like a real life jacuzzi. And
It's weird.
I know. And then there's like a handle on the outside that you like accelerate so you can drive the car. You can still drive this fucking car.
Yo, no.
You could
No.
so, being that you're all like pin up and stuff like that, like do
Yeah,
a
that would
scene
be-
in there, that would be so.
That would be sexy,
Like, let's
but-
just pick you up.
I don't know about the driving part. I'd be like,
Well, you don't
You're
have
not
to drive.
taking
You have
Mulholland,
a driver. You have a driver. There you go. You have a driver, and then you're just
midget
doing it.
Elvis with goggles. With fucking
While you're
goggles.
squirting in the
He's on a
jacuzzi!
snorkel. Just sitting there driving with a snorkel, and you're
Oh
just
my
getting
God.
banged away. He's looking like, I'm driving. I'm fucking driving.
I think I'm game for this.
Wow.
I could so see you in a
Set
cute
that
little
up.
like polka dot, and then you take it
Yeah.
off, and
With the sunglasses and a white rim.
yeah.
We got this.
Nice.
See?
That's
All right,
so
companies, get it together. Make it happen. The jacuzzi with a midget Elvis driving.
cute. There you
That
go.
and Joe Dirt.
While Harlow.
Yes, we need to copyright that shit.
Hi there. Did y'all see a 57 Bel Air jacuzzi drive by?
Harlow's in there.
No. Wow. And she's just in the background, just kind of laughing and posing. I would buy that movie. I think it's time to play the Wheel of Truth.
You want to do the Wheel of Truth?
I have a weird feeling. I've looked at it a few times, and I think we've updated it. I think we have all new questions.
No, not really. Josh says that mine are horrible, so somebody else needs to write it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he talks shit about things that I wrote.
No, dude? Why?
I don't know. He just does. And then-
Fresh items.
Yeah, we need to have
Here we go.
like CK1 come in here and put some new ones
Wow.
on there too.
Filthy ideas. She came up
Yes.
with most of these, I think.
Yes. Do you have a particular technique to eating ass? It says booty on there, but I'm gonna say ass and kick it up.
Booty. But I got a feeling she might like her ass licked instead.
Yeah,
No?
I mean, I like to receive, but I mean, I've only licked one butthole, and that was Cherie DeVille's. And I mean, she has a pretty nice butthole, so it was okay. I didn't feel dirty doing it.
You didn't feel like,
But I really
what
didn't.
am I doing?
Yeah, I was like, I just like, went up and down. I didn't do anything fancy. 'Cause I was
No,
like,
no
this is-
fingering, no getting into that little butthole. and-
No, but
Do you have
totally-
nails or not?
Yeah, I do. So
Yeah.
I like
Pulls
it.
out.
I'm very careful with like fingering girls and stuff.
Right.
I'll even cut my nails before a scene. I don't care.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean they're natural,
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Really?
Way
They're
better.
natural.
That's groovy.
right?
Oh
Ever
God, there's
had-
Josh's nasty question.
Why, yeah, dude, that.
No, that one needs to
the
be
impacted
deleted.
means there's just poo way up in there.
What's the word?
Oh my
What's
God.
The word?
Prolapse.
Prolapse. Can we change that to prolapse?
Well, I've never had
Biggest-
one of those either.
Prolapse. They're not pretty. They're not
Not
pretty.
pretty.
Wow.
No, oh my God, no! But I've seen them, and I'm like, oh no! In my town, we call them like a tulip.
Oh no, when the whole thing
When
gets
your
so
ass
bad it
tulips.
just falls.
Yeah,
falls
like
out
that's-
of your body. Oh, seen that.
I can't.
gross.
No.
What is the wait? Biggest what the fuck moment when you hooked up with someone? So like you get naked or whatever, and you're like, what the fuck is that? It could be something good or something bad, but most of the time it's something bad. You don't have to say their name either. But
I would hope not.
some people like to call these people out. They'll be like, this motherfucker, blah
Couple
blah
people did
blah.
that. They have.
No, oh my gosh, I
funny.
wouldn't give them enough credit.
There
Hell
you
no.
go. There you go.
My biggest what the fuck moment. Damn. I don't know. Oh, when somebody tried to like not use a condom.
Ah.
And I was like, man, come on. Like, I heard that shit just rip off your penis. Like, get the fuck out of here. And I was like, no, like, we can't do this. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
No. So that was probably, like, my biggest, like, what the fuck.
Your biggest what the fuck.
10 minutes to the end.
Fuckers.
Yeah.
Fuckers. Let's see. What else do we have? I gotta try to slow down. What was the first porno you have ever watched?
Oh my God, it was actually with Jenna Jameson, and I think her name is Brittany or something.
Brittany Scott.
Or Tiffany. No, I think it was Tiffany.
Tiffany Amber.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It was one of those names. But anyways, it was like a girl on girl with her. It was the sexiest thing ever. I was like 9.
You were 9?
Yeah. Yo, I watched my first porno like real early. But like my best friend was older than me, you know, and like, I don't know, like she had an older brother and I had 3 older brothers, so I was kind of like, we were just exposed to it like accidentally.
Yeah.
And so she like showed me it, and then, you know, we actually would like practice kissing each other, and then I was like maybe 11, and that was like my first pussy I ever ate.
Nice.
Yeah. That's like my dirty little secret.
I don't know if we can even say that.
Yeah.
11. Whoa.
But
because I know in porn interviews they no, take the age out. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, but really, I was so young. But, you know, I didn't lose my virginity until after I graduated high school, and I was 17.
Florida.
No, I went to high school in Pennsylvania.
She's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
she just lived
born
in
and
Florida.
raised. I just lived in Florida for a little bit.
So it was just something that you're like, let's practice.
Yeah, like we wanted to be like prepared for like boys or whatever. So you know how like, you know, you'll kiss like your best friend or whatever and like practice kissing? Well, we like did other things. And like I had my first orgasm with her and stuff. It was so crazy. No way. Yeah, like I don't know.
That's nice. Do you guys still talk?
Yeah, we actually have matching tattoos behind our ears.
Oh, so you guys are like really good friends.
Yeah.
That's
like,
cool.
She, you know, she has like a normal life.
But you guys hook up now?
No.
Oof.
Well, I mean, respectively, no,
you
because
swing
she's
by
like
with a bottle
engaged
of wine.
and like has a kid.
Wait till they settle in.
You know.
Swing by. He's off to work, and you're like,
hey baby girl, if you miss me.
Remember me? I'm number 1.
Yeah, I was here first.
A little fucking bottle of Chardonnay. Oof.
No, but like she's still hot as fuck. You know, like she is like banging, and so I mean, yeah, I would still definitely like. I would still go down on that.
Next year,
child and all, I don't care. Like
spring 2016, you just gotta swing by. Knock on the door.
No,
and
I'm planning on going to visit her because I wanted to. This is gonna be the first time I get to see her baby
in the cold winter months.
Yeah, so I'm like so excited about this.
There we go.
Nice. So you could. So she's getting married. She's engaged.
Yeah.
So you could be her wedding gift.
Exactly.
You know, at the bachelorette party.
I was like, do you remember those times when we used to play house?
Oh no!
Yeah, we played like house and doctor and stuff.
She gets to the wedding and she's fully prepped. She's like, I've come like 10 times.
She's like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so cool. That's crazy. That's a first. I like it. Okay, do you prefer to fuck in the morning or fuck in the night?
I don't know. It kind of depends.
Yeah?
I don't know. If you don't have bad morning breath, then like, yeah.
But everybody's got that, no?
Not everybody. Like, I swear there's some people who wake up with like roses in their mouth. I'm like, yo, like I have dragon breath over here. I'm like, what the fuck?
Whoa, yeah.
Do you smoke?
No, I don't.
No?
Yeah.
Do you drink?
No.
No?
Not really. I might have like a glass of wine, but a glass of wine will like do me in.
Yeah, see, I always smoke a bowl before going to bed. It's the one thing that relaxes me, and then I hit the vape pen. So, yeah, dragon breath in the morning for sure, especially that one. So it just depends, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like nighttime sex too because you could do it in like naughty places. Like I fucked on the beach.
Naughty places.
That's like the next question.
It was great. Really?
Yeah, describe a time you fucked in public.
Santa Monica.
See, it was
where?
perfect. It was, you know.
Malibu.
Yeah.
Or Santa Monica.
It was Malibu.
Okay, so you were like, were you by that first big turn by the houses?
I have no idea.
Or were you by the parking lot?
I don't know, but you know, it was Malibu and it was great, and you know, it was, you know, it was like my first time like doing it on the beach, but I've like done it in like a pool, like a public pool.
Yeah. Oh.
And I've done it, like, yeah, like.
No.
Yeah.
Not again.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that, and it was, you know, because you could really like, you can go and be like a child molester then. Like, that's what
Yeah.
you're like classified
Yeah.
as. And I'm like,
Whoa, like you were at the public pool where the kids were.
yeah, well,
Whoa.
it was like a small town.
Hey
you know
there,
what I mean?
pull out your penis, we're gonna bang.
Pretty much.
Fuck the kids.
And then, like, I've done it, like, you know, I was in the Bahamas, and, you know,
Whoa.
I had sex, like, in the ocean. But I was there, like, twice.
Did that not hurt?
No, not really. I mean,
Really?
I
You're
expected...
beautiful and you're in the Bahamas.
No,
It's like-
because of the salt.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Because
it
of the
was-
friction. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
no,
The
God, it
salt.
seems like
It was-
I had sex once in the ocean and I was like, fuck that, I'll never do it
Burning
again.
fire.
Yes, it hurt like crazy. That's why I was like,
Whoa.
but that was in Florida, so maybe
Yeah, their
the-
water is horrible.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
It turns green before, like, 10 a.m.
Oh. Oh.
Well, not all parts in Florida, because Fort Lauderdale has beautiful, like you can
Yeah.
see your toes and like clear
but
water.
South Beach is the most
Yeah.
disgusting thing ever.
Yeah.
I swear to
Oh, yeah.
God.
We're
Yeah.
running out of time, so tell us everywhere we can find you and worship you and all kinds of neat things.
Well, I really only have Twitter, and I always post about everything that I'm doing.
You do.
Good.
Oh, and I have Dream Lovers, so you can get like personal like updates throughout like my whole day too.
Whoa.
That's
and
cool.
soon I'll be on Cam Soda, so you can see me get down and naughty. You know,
How do people log
by
on to you?
myself.
Spell your name for everybody out there.
HARLOW HARRISON.
I want to actually know how many people actually wrote that down. Because in my head, I hear that little pencil. I'm going, fuck you.
Are you
I
on
did that.
Instagram too?
No.
You should be.
People are haters. I tried to do Harlow Instagram, and it was just not happening.
Whoa.
Even for like personal, like even my personal one, like it got shut down. Like
Whoa.
Twitter, like or Instagram shut me down.
Why?
Yeah, and because I would post like obscene things. But it wasn't really obscene, but it's obscene to like their standards.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you got to
And it's
filter
like-
some of that stuff. But at least people get to see you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're beautiful, and you've got, like, these amazing tattoos and a great new boob job.
I know, right?
You know?
Freaking
Like,
awesome.
you'd be
Bam.
perfect for Instagram.
Come on.
Perfect.
Yeah. Big way. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so they've got the Dream Lovers, right? They've got the Twitter, and
Yeah.
you'll have a website soon?
I will have harlowharrison.com and
Woohoo.
suckmyclit.com.
Nice.
Wow.
Suck my clit.
Yep, those are for like customs.
Bam.
I will have that up soon, within like the next month.
Good.
Awesome.
And then, webcamming, I'll be on Cam Soda
That's
in
cool.
like 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then when is that Mommy Daddy film release?
I'm not sure. Like, I'm hoping soon, and I'm like waiting
That's with
out.
Archangel.
No, that one's with Philly Films.
Okay, my bad.
The mommy
Philly
and
Films.
stepdaddy one is with
Nice.
Philly Films.
Right.
And I'm waiting for like their update, and then of course Archangels, my future Angels
Okay.
2,
Cool.
with Megan Ring, Dallas Black, and Kenzie Taylor.
Think so.
Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't like get her
Kenzie
name
Taylor.
wrong.
Yeah, I think so.
But she's another really gorgeous blonde, so
Nice.
you won't miss her. And then the one today, which is a squirting scene, which will be out kind of like in a few months.
With Prince under what?
Yeah,
label?
with Prince, under Elegant Angels, and I don't know like
Gotta
the
find
name
that
of the
one.
film. And then of course like me with my first IR with Prince in Brazzers.
Nice.
That's
nice,
cool.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
What was the scene for the one with the Brazzers? Brazzers is always extreme.
I played a hooker. I was a hooker. I was so excited. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So I walked down the street in like super short booty shorts and like a really, really low cut, like worse than this. Like if I moved the wrong
More
way, my
than that.
nipple, if I moved the wrong way, my whole like titty was like
Hell
out,
yeah.
like, hey, how you doing? And it was like belly shirt and I had stripper heels on and stuff. It was so fucking sexy.
That's
So
cool.
sexy. But I was like, so risky.
Thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Definitely.
It was
I
like
loved it.
awesome getting to know you, and we should have her back again.
Definitely.
Yeah, oh my God.
Maybe we
so
can
game.
focus on conversation.
Instead of my titties.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just
Titties
can't
wet.
have it on another no bra day. That was your fault.
No, but you couldn't show up anywhere without showing the glorious
I
tits.
know.
It could be no bra day and you'd still wear that top. Really. I mean, like the way you just so loved your tits.
I
love them too. You hold them and you
I
rub
do.
them and you like nourish
They're my
them.
babies.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Guys, you have to
These
tune into
babies.
the YouTube version because this
Yeah.
is, I'm getting a fucking boner.
Wait, dead baby seal.
Wow, those titties, like, you cannot show that anywhere near a highway.
I don't know if I've seen you smile so much in one episode.
Wow. That was nice.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Thank you again.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I had so much fun.
That's awesome.
More of that wheel.
We should do like a Snapchat of it. That would be great.
Right?
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. You're listening to Real Seduction with your host, Chris King.
Good night.
Tuesdays.
I don't even know what to say. I'm just
Tuesdays,
like,
9 p.m. on the Red Gorilla Network. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Group shot, please.
You're like, huh?
You got me thinking to take. I wonder just what to say. You got me feeling like we're soft friends in a quiet room. You get me hard as a rock. You twist the head off the cock. You got me feeling like we're soft friends in a quiet room. Soft friends in a quiet room. Be mine, be mine, be mine, loving love, yeah. Be mine, be mine, loving love, yeah. Now we're all alone in this room. We're like the sun and the moon. You got me feeling like we're soft friends in a quiet room. You like me touching you here, 'cause you got nothing to do. And we're both feeling like we're soft friends in a quiet room. Soft friends in a quiet room. Be mine, be mine, be mine, loving love, yeah. Be mine, be mine, loving love, yeah. There's no shame, there's no blame, there's no secrets to lay. There's no shame, there's no blame, there's no secrets to lay.
Thank you for listening to Red Gorilla Network. Make sure to check us out at redgorillanetwork.com for more information on our shows, hosts, guests, and artists. If you'd like to be featured on a show, you may do so by contacting us at 818-855-9210. Thanks for listening. Red Gorilla Network, the Kong of casting, is broadcasted in Burbank, California. The content on Red Gorilla Network does not necessarily reflect the CEO, staff, host, guest, or artists on the station.